This is Lewis Hart from Boxing Social. Delighted today to be joined with Daniel Dubois. How are we?
I'm good, mate. I'm good.
We're here well deep into camp today. How's it all been? How's it all going? You know, a couple of weeks out now.
Yeah, I can't wait. It's exciting news, and I'm glad to be back in the ring. It's been inactive for a while, so it's good to get moving again. Everyone's slowed down, and now we're picking it back up.
There's no better opportunity than being on, obviously, Fury Chisora undercard, Spurs Stadium. You a bit of a football fan?
No, I haven't been able to keep up with the football too much, but it'll be amazing, isn't it? 60,000 or whatever. It'll be a lot of traffic in there, so yeah, I'm ready for it.
Is there any team you support, or are you just not interested at all?
I used to say a lot, I was a Chelsea supporter. Don't know how that will go down, but boxing is, it's sort of taken over everything, so yeah.
I mean, what was it like when you got this opportunity to fight in a big stadium? You know, it's something that everyone dreams of, really. You know, every boxer wants to box in a massive stadium like this. You know, can't be much better, can it? Really?
No, it's great. To be sharing the ring with the card with Fury and being chief support to Fury and Chisora, two serious fighters, and both of them served their dues and they've come through it, and they're at the other end of it, really. So I've made to show that I'm here and I'm a serious fighter too.
Moving on to your opponent, Kevin Lerana, a southpaw, moving up from cruiserweight. Was there much struggle to get an opponent for you, or there's a few names? What made you pick Kevin Lerana?
I'm gonna have to ask. That one came about. We had a few names offered to us, but being that I'm inactive, this is a perfect fight to get back in there and show the world what I've got and what I'm all about. Devastation performances, and I'll give the fans what they want to see.
Your last fight was obviously in June. How important is it for you now to keep getting active? Like you said, you've got the WBA regular belt now. Do you feel like you have a little bit of leverage now with that belt? That you're in the mandatory position for Usyk. There's a little bit. Like you said, you have that leverage now.
Yeah, exactly as you said. It's gonna put you up there. It's a proper belt that put you at the front of the line for who's challenging for the world title next. And that's all good. And I've got to keep winning and keep defending, and hopefully I'll be a bit busy and be able to defend the title a few more times.
Kevin Lerana being a southpaw, you were in line to fight Usyk for who is also a southpaw. How important is it now to get these southpaw tests now, so then when potentially if you do fight Usyk, you've almost got those sort of mental reps, and you've almost got those rounds that you know what it's like to fight a southpaw?
It's important because they say a lot about the southpaw and all that. I never focus on it too much. I think that his style in particular, if there's a certain southpaw that will make it really difficult for you, but I think his style is perfect for me, and speed-wise and all that, I'll be ready for him. I'll be on another level, and I'll rise to the whole occasion. 70,000 people there, it's going to be electric.
How are you going to deal with that sort of 75,000 people? It's something you've not really experienced before. How are you feeling dealing with that pressure?
I rise to it. I rise to the occasion, and it's going to make me rise, isn't it? You'll have to either crumble or rise. So I'll have to rise, and it will strengthen me even more, because where I've been inactive a little bit from June, and it's slowed down, but now it's time to get ready and pick it up again.
We've got so many big fights, happening, especially in the heavyweight division. I mean, this week we've got Dillian Whyte versus Jermaine Franklin, which is a great fight. You've got Nathan Gorman versus Fabio Wardley. Obviously yourself, Tyson Fury. There's no better time to really be a heavyweight in the UK at the moment, domestically and on the world level. It's a special time, like all around the country, really, isn't it?
Yeah, they're all out there. They're all names, and it's all interesting to see. I want to fight all of them, but we'll have to see, and just keep winning. It's exciting times. Heavyweight boxing has got this much. It's the glamour division into sport, really. The world title is the biggest prize in boxing, and I'm ready for it.
Obviously, Dillian Whyte's fighting this weekend. After you beat Trevor Bryan, you called out his name, and there was some sort of talk about the fight being for a while, around these sorts of dates. Was there any truth to them talks, and if so, why did it not materialise? With Dillian Whyte, yeah.
I don't know. It's just, that's gone now. It's just all It will hopefully happen sooner down the line. That's gone now. I don't want to go too much into that. It's a shame it never happened because I wanted a fight. I was preparing for it, but things didn't come to terms or whatever. But we're moving on now, and if we meet him down the line, I hope we do. I'll definitely want to get in there and do my thing.
What was it like travelling to America? Another thing that every boxer dreams of, Very interesting circumstances for you. How did you deal with that whole fight week and on the fight night? How was that as an experience for you?
It was good. It was interesting. I knew what I was getting into. It's Don King. To meet him and all that, and all the drama, what happened after the fight as well. It's all experience, and you make a mistake one time, you don't make it again. And it was good to see the American crowd. I think they loved me out there, and I want to get out there again soon, and hopefully perform out there with some big shows.
I'm sure you will. You just touched on Don King there. After the fight, there was some frustrations with you being paid. How frustrating was that you've had that fight and then you're not, there isn't getting paid, and like I said, you got to have a living in that. So how frustrating is that really? It's
in this boxing game, anything can happen, and you have to make sure you're secured in and out of the ring, and that's just a lesson really. I've not got too much to say about it. It's just one of them things, but it's good to see him, Don King. The great Don won, and it was good.
I know you didn't want to. I don't want to keep pressing you on it. I know you didn't want to say you didn't really want to talk about it much. But was there ever one worries? I know he won a purse bid, but was there anyone when you signed to fight with Don King that he's had this history before where people might not get paid? Was there ever any worries like that going into the fight that potentially may be the case?
Well, I was confident in my team, and they handled all of that, and. Really, honestly, I was thinking about the belt more than anything else. I wanted, it's just about securing yourself, as I said, and, you make it once, don't make the same mistake twice. So that's a lesson learned, and for me as well, just because I need to learn as well, and moving forward, if I want to do successful in this business, you have to be a bit of a shark in and out of the ring. So. It's all lessons.
We touched on earlier, and you said the most important thing you was focusing on the belt, and we touched on earlier about having the leverage. With this belt comes, massive names like Usyk. What's it like you dealing with that and the potential big fights with Usyk, Fury and other people that are in the pipeline?
That's what I want. It will get me inspired and more ambitious to win, and that's what my coach wants, that's what I want, and that's what everyone wants. My team, my family, I want to do it for all of them. And this belt is the way to do that. It's the safest way to go about it. And instead of just getting a voluntary call up, you're already there.